I know we don't want to get too far, like keep every year digging a little bit. I'd like to say, like, let's say if it's 100, 150,000, that we start January and we start seeing some positive income, start paying back, and then we come to September again, God forbid, some other disaster happens, it's there and available.
And now you actually have a general fund that's sitting healthy as well. So.
And then the other thing is that I asked Jeff, just since he may do this outside of the meeting, to email you the request for it, and then you just let the rest of us know that it's being done.
Yep. It's just going to be a transfer out, transfer in. We'll reverse it later on.
But no, they've done great with payables. We are.
Yeah. So I guess that's the point I'd like to make, even though we're say 38,000 or so under
Less than this
last year, the payables, I guess Jeff last year was starting out, bringing them down closer instead of letting us have 6 or 8 months of backlog payments for the water and, running close to $100,000 in payments. Now they're down at $47,000, I guess, the last week.
I think we owe the water 8,600.
They're doing pretty good there. Payables at the end of the month were 43, I think they were 47.
When was the last time we reviewed the rates for the golf course?
For water,
Irrigation?
3-4 years ago?
It's actually also a little lower schedule.
Just curious.
To me, that looks like it could be put down a little bit.
That's where I was going with this too.
They go hand in hand. There was a percentage of the rate that's to the residential as well. So when one moves, they both move. So like I said, I want to take a look at what's hitting that effluent charge. I'm not so sure that is all effluent water. So I want to take a look at that and figure out where we're at.
Yeah, I mean, it's healthy. Irrigation funds been healthy for a long time, and it's almost too healthy sometimes when you look at it.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's a nice problem to have.
It is a nice problem to have. Keep in mind, you have to cover depreciation. So that's a requirement, and that's a large part of that cash position is accumulated depreciation.
Yeah, and we haven't had any.
And you have to have that. Then secondarily, the first time you have a major line break,
Right,
it's underneath the road, that's an expensive repair.
Yeah, I mean, that's the part that's in the back of my head. Okay, what happens when we have a big main break or something?
And it will always happen underneath the road. And it's not just fixing the pipe, it's repairing the road, and it's really expensive.
And the pump station is, the pump station's 20 years old.
Yeah.
That's in the back of my mind too. I was thinking about that on the way in today. It's like, we need to get to the point where we're replacing that skid.
And that's
controls. We've held off of it simply because I didn't want to pull down cash for something like that when the golf course is cash infusion.
And that's a $300,000, $400,000,
How much?
$300,000 to $400,000 probably.
Yeah, I just did one for 150 down at Fiddler's Creek.
Did you?
Yeah, it's expensive, so
Yeah.
we'll have to get Milo in and take a look at that.
Milo.
Get us a proposal.
Well, his boy, he still doesn't.
Let's just get it, it doesn't cost us to get a proposal.
Yeah, we'll go and get.
Let's have somebody come in just so we have an idea of what, I'd like to.
I'll circle up with him and have him coordinate with John, come in and take a look at it.
Sure.
We need to get updated in terms of all the controllers anyways.
Yeah.
Pumps, motors, and the scary thing is that skid that's on.
Right.
And that I'd like to do aluminum so we don't have to worry about it again.
And the good thing is we could still keep the motors on the pumps, if it's just getting, like you said, the skid, the electronics, all the, electrical stuff in there,
Yeah, let's get an estimate, just,
Okay, page 9, looking at the summary of the golf fund. We had a super month in July. It's like $35,000 over last year. After expenses, still $28,000 over last year. And compared to budget, it's like right about right on, like $490 difference. Year to date, we're $25,000 in revenue different, and it was $200,000 $250,000 back in March when we got a COVID problem. All the way down the bottom, it's $66,000 over year-to-date from last year and $105,000 under the full year budget. So
considering
we
what
picked
we've
up
been
about $50,000, and August is already ahead of budget for August. And still have a week to go. So, September keeps up. Not going to be too far off. Real budgets. The only thing I saw in here was in the admin was the insurance charge, I guess. We had a credit, that was changing from last year, right, to the new insurance company.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we had a credit of $14,566 last year, and we had a cost of $18,557, so looked like a variance of 33, but it was a negative and a positive, so that's the only number that stuck out.
Anybody else have anything? Make a motion to accept the,
Make the motion to accept the financials.
So like that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Oh, the minutes. Okay. And I have to, Chuck, I have to say, who's ever transcribing these with the virtual calls, done a really good job. Because I'm not sure I would have been able to do as well. So who's ever doing this, tell them thank you.
Yep, move it.
Okay.
In fact, you just did. You're
Oh.
listening to this.
Okay, very good, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm going
excellent
to
job.
treat you up. Excellent, thank you. I actually have one change on page 4. Did you have anything to do with that? Okay.
Page 4, and I have a page 7.
Okay, page 4. On a motion by Mr. Harlan, second by Mr. Brady, all in favor, instituting a program where the golf leagues will be organized and administered through the pro shop. At the last meeting, what we decided was that the prize funds would be administered through the pro shop, not the leagues themselves. That's what's changed for this one. And so we're all prize
So
for
the golf league prize funds.
the golf league prize
Insert
fund.
prize funds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll do that, so that's just
Open
that
up
one
on
change
Thursday,
there.
right?
Yeah, that's fine.
And,
If something happens tomorrow, just call me.
Yeah, I mean, unless we just get one soon, but no, we should be fine. I think everything got triggered in today.
District still owes the irrigation fund.
That's right, golf course.
I think
Golf
it's
course fund, should be the golf course
Golf
fund.
course.
At both of those.
It's our district's golf course fund.
Yeah.
How's that?
Good.
Okay. I have nothing on page 5. Chris, you said you had something else on page 7?
Yeah, 225. I didn't ask about no swimming signage. I remember commenting about it because I did the signs that we did originally in Gulf, but I don't know who did it, but I didn't ask about no swimming signage.
Somebody did because,
So I don't
yeah.
I know,
I did because Lloyd had asked me about it.
Okay, so it's Mr. Nixon.
Nixon,
Okay.
okay.
Very good.
Okay, can I have a motion to accept the minutes?
Motion to accept the minutes.
All in favor? Opposed? Dan, do you have anything for us?
I've got one.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Over the past couple of years, we set back and forth the agreement of understanding between the two of us and you guys have never got back to us on it. It's getting a little old. We'd like to move forward.
Yes, you have.
I think I sent Chuck an email on that from a meeting.
He did
I
send
have
that.
sent it out at least 3 times to both you and Lily. And I copied the board.
All right,
We've never gotten them.
I never got it.
okay.
Check your junk.
Can somebody print off a hard copy and hand it to them? Because I have a feeling an attachment to my email must be going to their spam.
Okay.
Because it's being suspicious.
I looked through, his comes on my spam.
He's definitely sent it. He's definitely
Oh,
sent it.
yeah, I've sent it, so.
Yes.
Well, I believe
Give
it.
them a
Can
hard
we come out and
copy.
get it done? And we'll blame it on the electronic world.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
The other thing I have, that FEMA report,
Yes.
did you ever get a copy of that?
Yes, I sent that to, that's what you
Yeah, I've
said.
got it.
Oh, you got
I
it?
did
Yeah.
send it,
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got it printed up, so I got it. I appreciate it.
yeah,
Thank
the
you.
other day.
Yeah,
That
we
was,
we highlighted this.
Yeah,
section,
that
so-
helps.
right, okay.
Yeah. Let's see you tomorrow, breakfast.
Board members,
Breakfast.
Mike, do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
Where's breakfast?
Did you guys have anything for Dan?
You guys have breakfast?
Might want to suggest a haircut.
We'll have breakfast.
Oh, I didn't see, I have to look at the Zoom.
Yeah, it needs a haircut.
Dan, everybody's admiring your full head of hair.
Can I cut some of that off and give it to my husband, because he's like needing some?
Later, Bo.
Look at that head of hair.
See you, Lloyd.
There, I got
No engineer, I had nothing either, so.
you. Okay. Chris?
I hope my hair gets that white when I'm older. I love that. I want white hair.
No.
I want a white beard.
He said he had to leave the meeting.
That's fine.
Yeah, like,
Like Jessica.
he must be using some on top. Nope. Touch of gray. Nope.
Exactly. So, okay.
Okay. Can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Please.
Second.
And now